Blessings and salutations, wonderful Scorpios and the crosswatchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but I thank you how many have viewed for your views. And I just want you to know if you haven't subscribed, I hope you do. And if you did, I appreciate you for doing that. Also know, because it's general collective, it may not resonate to you. So just leave it for your fellow Scorpio. Know I might see you when it's them or she when it's a him. But either way, you know who's who and if it's for you and with your free will, which you can do. Alrighties. Messages change, and even with a read going in the way you do, energies and certain things can change how it goes from any direction. So, again, it's a collective message. It's a love read. So let's see, I tried to do a read for you earlier, so we're going to see we get this time again. Alrighties. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good of our wonderful, beautiful Scorpios. Amen. Amen again. All right, I'm going to try this deck again because this deck was giving me a little bit issues, but I love it so much because I was a little rough with it. So let's see what we have for Scorpio, please. September 2022. Okay, so, okay, let's get it. For Scorpio, please, a love read for September 2022. The highest good. Scorpio, please. September 2022. Last week had too many interruptions that didn't even go through, but I don't know if everyone even put it on TikTok or try to edit it because I try to give the reads as they go and don't edit them, so when the cards fly it's not coincidental. Everything you see is as I do. Alrighties, so for Scorpio, love read September 2022 with this Mercury retrograde. Also know if this is about one of those signs that's affected by this Mercury retrograde, of course it's going to affect you too because it's somebody you're connected to. Okay, so let's see if this is about in this love read. Scorpio, please. Okay. So, you have Leo energy on both sides of this from the beginning to the end. Could be heavy Leo. But what I'm seeing here is currently with this King of Swords underneath this deck, it just feels as if it's it seems like a one-sided energy. Like it's a somebody feels their suit trying to look out for what's best for them. The clearest way to see things for them to work out something. It's like it's not. It's trying to be clear, and it's on a love read. So it seems with all that is involved here, it just seems as if, oh, is somebody feeling this need to convince themselves they need to walk away. Because somebody's just coming to this understanding from what was done in the past, all of this betrayal, that even if it heal, that somebody just don't see it for it to resolve this, like with a clear conscience. Because I think for some Scorpios, because it's known to be for some a grudge holder, is just to say that like, if the shoe was on the other foot, there's no way you would even trust the situation going forward. And I think because of the other person who you feel connected to, for some of you, y'all ending the situation or trying not to reconcile because it feels like as if it's too much going forward to trust that it would be forgive, you know? It's more or less the challenge in the past is showing, even with the Sun and the Four of Swords, is the clarity, the happiness, the new beginning. It's not like where it's like the new beginning. It's just this understanding, this acceptance, this um, it feels like an optimism of knowing there is seeing something with as a new beginning. And it's saying that in the process, in the past, you were still trying to heal from that energy. It's like it still needed more rest and introspect just to accept that. You know, some of it's come like it's not so much as jaded, but yeah, in a way, it's still not. It's just kind of like a pessimistic feeling, but it's still trying to heal so it can see the new day. But currently, where it shows this page of pentacles with this king of cups, it's more or less still showing this effort to get in this emotionally stable place. But it's also looking as if it's just moving, the transition into smoother waters is showing a lot of strength that's needed in order for that to take place. And that's why it feels for some of you this energy of, let me just get out of this while the getting is good. Let me not, because some of you don't feel the, like, know what strength is needed in order to overcome this obstacle, but it's more or less seeing as if some of you doubt that you will get the results that you want. Yeah. But it looks to me, from what I'm seeing before I get some clarification, with this moon in reverse Cancer Pisces energy after with the Four of Wands and right behind it, and this love here, it's in reverse. It's showing that for some of you, you're coming out of this phase of thinking that things have to go this just, it is what it is, or it's just negative, like this is life, and it's more or less coming into this trying to get the optimism, because it see what it did to this foundation that you're trying to build. There's love there, but it's more or less showing what you're manifesting is not the vision that you really see for yourself. And that's okay for this is just, it don't have to be for you, it could be the person. I'm just telling you what I see from what we got here. Alrighty. Heavy Leo energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Air's here. Yep, I just see. Oh yeah, Gemini, Virgo, and keep in mind, because of this Mercury retrograde, those two signs in itself is going through a lot of things in this retrograde season. Hmm. Okay, let's get some clarification. Alright, for Scorpio, please. Alrighty. Scorpio, please. Now, mind you, I didn't upload the last message because, yeah, you hear? He did that for the whole 10 minutes. Yeah. And me and his mama both came to this conclusion that because he's a rescue dog, that we guessed him to be a Scorpio because, yeah. And him doing this again, and his peoples is here, just let me know he just want to be heard. Yeah, that part. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go check on that in 1 second. Hopefully he'll chill out before I finish. Scorpio, please. Okay. Sugar, honey, I see. At the bottom of the deck, it's a good thing. It's this energy of fighting the toxicity. Okay? There's a feeling as if Capricorn energy of definitely wanting to uh, get through this uh, tense or this uncomfortable period as quickly as possible. Like somebody just want to rip the band-aid off. And it feels as if, because even with the challenge in the past, it was feeling as if it was seeing that for some that communication didn't come in a timely manner, reason why it didn't collaborate or come together the way it was supposed to. It felt like for some it didn't get the reciprocation that it needed because it didn't speak on it in a way that should have, because in the process somebody was healing and somebody felt like for some they want to block their happiness or make them think that for some was like a little too late, because it seems now with the step going forward is now no longer in this hangman energy of like going with the flow, which way the wind blows type of energy. And it's also is showing that because of that too, even from what somebody's willing to give, because what they was getting, it wasn't intimacy there. You know, somebody wasn't getting this connection. Does not look like it was. Even though it was connected, and there was a lot something there, and you feel something towards them that it's not looking as if it's intimate physically. And I think that's what's causing for you to feel like, let me move away from it. Because why is it, do you feel connected to something so strongly that is not fulfilling everything that you deserve? And it's showing that going forward is like, for some, it's just feeling like they understand, or they looking at the fact that this has happened because the work that was needed to put in wasn't done. It's like this nostalgic feeling, somebody relied on their comfort. And I think that's the understanding of somebody relying on what they thought of the past and what they felt of the past, and basically felt so connected to this person because of the past, but definitely not feeling as if the work will be like the hard work being done. Will it get that comfortable outcome? Yeah. Even with this double in reverse, is feeling like it's just needing to detach from the thought of it being um, what you thought it could be. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. We have for advice and outcome. Again, I was getting this from a lot of reasons. I think because of this Mercury retrograde, especially if you are involved with any sign that is going through what they're going through in this season, because a lot of old past relationships rehash because the words, the work, it's basically, it'd be like the last test, a major test, that lets you know what you're willing to do or what you're willing to let go of. Let's see if her advice and outcome. And if this is not going where it's, where even for some, for you feel like you want to let that go. I want to see what's coming for new love. Maybe for some of you, like, I'm not interested, which I was seeing too for other signs as well. They just rather just chill, which makes sense. But I just want to see what's coming after that. I like the justice here. All right, let's see. Advice and outcome, please. Please, advice and outcome for Scorpio in this love. September 2022. Yeah, it's Pisces and Leo here again. Advice and outcome, please. Capricorn, this isn't. Okay. Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy, Virgo season. I like the fact that the devil came out in reverse twice. Ooh. Okay. Hold on, move this right here. And we have the Emperor. Okay. Jeez. I want to see what else is here. Okay. So, ooh, delete, the new start, the clarity with the heart, the new beginning. I like that. What I see here is there's a lot of resistance, pettiness, competition, arguing. It feels like there's a lot of things that was keeping you just a lot of tasks that was on hand that you felt like you had to address to get you out of this toxic situation. There was some of you losing sleep, some insomnia, some you stuck in your head on some negativity, but more or less realizing that it's this need to no longer spend any more time, and it's like somebody feel like they spent enough time. They can no longer invest. They have to look forward and manifest in something great. It's not looking like just putting there, thinking that this one thing is the end all be all. It's more or less looking at this strategy of looking at the world like getting in this position of where you know where you stand, and it's just to me, it looks as if going forward in this connection from fighting all these things where you think that couldn't be to coming into this place of manifesting what you deserve because you know what you have. Okay. Okay. It's like looking at the fact of some disappointments, it's like, okay, but I still realize there's a connection there. And it seems again with this King of Swords in reverse coming in, like for some of you, it's like you're even with this Emperor here and this King of Swords in reverse, it's feeling as if like, you know what, I'm gonna get what I need to get no matter what. And it's not the fact that the devil's in reverse, it looks like if you're coming out of this pessimistic thinking and you're starting to believe what you deserve and see your worth. And shout out to you if you never had that problem, better for you. But it's showing that for someone in this connection, it was more or less seeing it as it being something that they want, but they had to heal to get through to. And it's like even this process of wanting to get through the pain, you know, and take the steps to get to where you can move to a smoother place and have the strength to get through the choppy water, because you, and to get to that place is more or less seeing it's like fighting all the blockages within, determined. I don't think this King of Swords in reverse energy is coming with this Five of Wands as these tasks at hand, this resistance that you was knocking out to see like really what was this benefiting you from just even giving it all its energy, letting it block you from what you really want. Somebody's taking accountability. Yes. Somebody take accountability and seeing as far as certain chapter closing because it ran its course. It taught you the lesson that you needed to learn. That's really intense. Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. Yeah, that's what I see here. Okay. Okay. Let me get clarification. What is this? Oh, yeah, your perception of the past has changed. Yes. I guess it's time for breakfast. My stomach is talking too. Okay, for Scorpio, please. See advice and outcome on this love read. September 2022. Let me let you see the shuffle so you know it's shuffling through. There's a tower with the Queen of Wands in the cut. Definitely look as if this was the shock, the aha moment that for some of you, it's even down to seeing what you deserve. You know, but some of you was, like I said, thinking that, oh, it had to be a certain way and kind of pessimistic. And now you're looking at the fact of, no. Mm-mm. I'll do one more shuffle. Let's see. Okay, for Scorpio. Love read for September 2022. Hmm. I kept on seeing this Empress in reverse. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of things that for some of you where the blocks and stuff was keeping you down, was a hindrance to your abundance. Ooh, this judgment flippity dip with the accountability. It's like breaking the toxicity and detaching from all the addictions is taking accountability. It's like it flipped because it was like it showed that was like probably the tower, the aha moment. You know? Okay. Sugar honey ice. Jeez. All major arcanas is coming as clarification. Here you go, right here. Cancer, Pisces energies was losing sleep because of the fact of what you knew, what you kept to yourself in regards to what you felt was written for you. Mm. It was like, yeah, I see. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, okay, sheesh. Wait a minute. Alrighty, so who's that? An Eight of Swords in reverse? Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, okay. Okay, so what I see, Scorpio, is that you're no longer investing in things that will not grow or is hindering you. It's like if you see it's a weed that's choking you, that you more or less, it's like, okay, no, let that go. It doesn't serve you, you know? It's literally stopping you, slowing you down. We're showing where um, the hermit was in reverse as far as now you picked up momentum to get out of this place and towards your wish fulfillment. It's more or less the the stagnation of how long it was taking you to come out that place. Okay, no more. It's more or less feeling like the less you speak on it, the more you're doing to get out of there. It's like the fact of something that wasn't growing that you invested in, you no longer seeing that as a priority, is because the magician is in reverse. That's not what you was manifesting for something to be for you. It looked as if something that wasn't growing properly or draining you was happening even in the process of letting you know it was stagnating your manifestation. Excuse me. It was definitely a distraction to make you think that what you really wanted wasn't happening. Okay? Now, it shows the magician that's upright. Thank you. It's because of you realizing this manifestation and using the laws of attraction and being grateful. And also, that was because of the fact that you are very aware of a strong connection, that soulmate connection um, that you know that if you had it before, it can happen again. It also looks as if what you're strategically seeing of what you need to do to get it happening is to put the plan into action. It's saying for you to definitely says definitely decisions been made, and as far as which way to go, that part has stopped. The emperor's there is showing that you decided what you was going to do, how you was going to do it, and go about it. Yeah, it's definitely looking as if the recovery from the doubt and or the negativity has brought this new enlightenment, like on the 25th hour. Like you starting to see like, oh shoot, this is something that I want, that I see, that's for me. It's just that, but it's showing that even in this transition of coming out of the self-doubt and shadow side energy, it's still this thinking that plays its part sometime, because even with this Ace of Pentacles, it's not this happiness or this big, it's looking as if it's kind of doubting or thinking that you are playing yourself by doing certain things. It's looking as if you're questioning, will you have this victory because of all the resistance? But it's just looking like that only comes from the interruption in your healing and introspect to think that you can't have your wish fulfillment. Some of you feel like the best thing they have to do to get the reciprocity that you need is to walk away. Because some of you feel like too burdened from the fact of healing from certain things in the past, and with, again, feeling like certain things as far as, or what you wouldn't be able to juggle with. But what I see with your Scorpio energy as what you want to do is return to a love. It just feel like it's this tower moment that's inevitable. It just feel like in this tower moment, it's just this realization, this aha moment, that this make or break, and you realize what was causing the hindrance or the problem in your foundation in which you're building. What was causing the stagnation? And then it's like the tower moment is the oh shoot moment. You know, it comes as a shock, but it is done to the place the way you can't even not see it. You know what I mean? So that's what I see for this read. You know, we'll let, if it's for you, but if it happens to be, can you let me know in the comments below or like in the video? Either way, I appreciate you for your view. Till next time, my wonderful, beautiful Scorpios. Love and light.